So hi guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ascar Akinyi. A very warm welcome to this channel. And guys, if you're new, karibu tena sana. If you're part of the family, thank you so much for coming. You guys are amazing as always, guys. Nawapenda tena sana. We couldn't be here if not for you guys. So guys, today we are in another video. This is not our kawaida video. Yeah, this is a sit down video, guys. Yes, this is a sit down video, and today I just decided, why not, let's engage here. So we're gonna engage in a very sensitive topic. If I say sensitive, I know there are going to be hot comebacks. Yeah, I know some people are going to throw stones on me, but it's a free world, and anyone, somebody can be like they're talking from maybe their experience and things like that. So it's just a learning platform. Yeah, I don't know. And your thoughts, guys, your thoughts are welcome. Maybe your thoughts are going to save one or two people. Yes, out here we're living in a cruel environment, and sometimes people don't talk about these things. Yeah, sometimes people don't talk about these things, and yes, we want to talk about them. Yeah, so guys, kindly, if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe. Yeah, take this moment to subscribe to my channel. If you've not liked the video, kindly like the video. I know you've not watched the video, but please just kindly like the video. So guys, in today's video I want to address newly couples, like not those couples who are already in a relationship, like in a long-term relationship. I'm not going to address those ones. I want to address couples who are new, like those couples who want to get into a relationship and things like that. Like before me coming to sit down here, I've done a lot of surveys. I've sat with a lot of young mothers. I've even sat with a lot of matured mothers, matured wives. Let me talk about wives. So guys, in today's video I want to address these people who are newly married. I want to address them, these people who really want to get married. Because ladies, a lot of ladies, it reaches a time that we just feel like, no, I want to settle down. This hit and run thing, I'm not in for it. And it reaches a time you just want to settle down. Those are my audience. Those are the people that I want to address. This is it. My take is, many people, at this time, so many people are hustling. Like, a woman is hustling. We're living in a world where women are allowed to work, where women are allowed to look for their own cash. We're living in a world where maybe, for example, a husband and a wife, you're working, let's say you've started life. You're earning almost same amount of money, like your incomes almost there, like kama azijachana sana, maybe yours and your husband, and you want to help your husband, like you want to just come in together and be like, you want to start life, you want to help your husband. I'm addressing ladies in particular. So one thing I want to address you about, if that is your case, you want to get into marriage, and it's that kind of setup that I've talked about. You want to help your husband. Yes, yeah, whether you've wedded, no matter how kind of wedding you are, whether it is come we stay and things like that, please, I want to tell you one main thing that I feel like you should not do. And even if you do it the way you should do it, my thought, yeah, before I come and tell you this thing, this is one of the most terrible things that has always given women bitterness. A lot of women are in marriages and are going to agree with me here that this is one of the things that gives women a lot of bitterness. There is this 50-50 thing that normally happens for new marriages. You come into an agreement in your family that I'll do 50-50. Let's say, for example, you guys are dating. You go visit your man in his house. You're carrying food. You're carrying whatever you're carrying. You're just playing that part of a good wife and all that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. until one day you realize that everything is wrong with that. I know guys, I know some ladies, I know some guys are going to throw stones on me, but let me just tell you the truth. There's nothing wrong with that, but until one day you come and realize that there's everything wrong with that, and this one will depend with the kind of person you live with the kind of person you're in a relationship with. Yes, it will also depend with the kind of a person you are in a relationship with. Guys, I hope I'm so composed with my words. I don't want to be all over. So what was I saying? Let me just go straight to the point. This thing of 50-50. And most ladies, this is what they do. A man will pay the bills and a lady will buy food. I really don't understand. When I was starting life, nobody told me that. When I was starting life, at least you have a big sister, me here, who I'm telling you right now, this is my 8th year in marriage, so I think I'm in a better position at least to address those people who are starting. I'm not talking about those people who have stayed, but those people who are starting. Nobody told me that this thing will strangle me, ukumbele. Nobody told me that. So this thing of 50-50, your man, you'll be like, okay babe, let's move in together, and then your husband will be like, I'm gonna pay the rent, I'm gonna pay the bills, and then you will cater for food. You know, by that time, let me tell you the catch on this. By that time, I'm gonna tell you the advantages and disadvantages of it. By that time, you only the two of you guys. I'm addressing people who want to get into a relationship. By that time, you only the two of you. So buying food is, it won't be something, you won't feel like it is something like you're like, I love my man, I'm helping my man. Just buying food, just the two of us. At that time, maybe 5,000 or 7,000 or even 10,000 shopping is enough for you guys. And since you are like, I don't have a problem with it, there's this thing that always enters ladies. I'm addressing these people who are not into marriage. Please let that thing not enter you. There's this aspect of independence that will automatically come in you when you're doing that. It is in the morning, you are the one who's going to remove your money that is not even there. Let me just say your money that is there, because by that time you have money. See, you are working. I'm addressing those people who are working. All of you are working and you want to help each other 50-50. By that time, you feel like there's nothing wrong with it, absolutely, and you will do shopping, you will get into your pocket, you will make sure that your man amekula vizuri. And I've sat down with a lot of women. Imefika lunchtime, wewe ndio huyo na kimbelembele, you're buying maybe beef or something, like you're doing these things and you don't see any problem. You don't see any problem at all. You can even go on a date and you are the one who is paying, guys. There's no problem with that. But let me tell you, problem is coming. Remember, that is only your first year. And most of the people get pregnant during this first year. Yeah, most of the people get pregnant during this first year. So a baby is coming. Let's say you are pregnant and your first baby is here. Yes. When your first baby is here, remember, you still have that thing in your mind that you are the provider in your home and your man is paying bills. You still have that thing. I'm telling you something that is happening to many women, including what happened to me. Including what happened to me. So I'm not just talking, yes. You know, the baby is arriving and you still feel like it is your responsibility. Some women will speak out, some will not. Some will expect their men to use their brains, and that is now where bitterness will enter. Mtoi amekam, there will be house help in picture. Remember, you will be the one to pay house help, and most women, you know that is what you're doing. Most women, I've sat down with a lot of women. For me to say this, it's so alarming. That is why I've decided to raise it, so that our sisters, our small sisters who are coming up into marriage will not do the same mistakes that we are doing. Will not do it. But there is a solution to that. Don't be scared. Yeah, don't be scared that you have to enter marriage with somebody who has a lot of money. No, don't be scared. I have a solution to that. So that is what is happening, and there's a picture of house help in question, and then, or not even house help, maybe another person who will help you to look after the baby. That is another responsibility. Remember, another mouth has stepped into the house, another responsibility. Things will hike. If you are doing a shopping of 10,000 or 7,000, it will definitely hike. There's diaper in question. Maybe your baby is feeding none. Even if it is not none, milk right now is not cheap. Milk is expensive. All those things are expensive. Remember this. You've put it in your head that this is your responsibility, and that is why so many ladies, when they are single, they tend to send their parents a lot of money. And that is where, again, we are going to talk about it maybe in another nini. I don't want to put it here because it's gonna be long. And then when you're doing all these things, like, your responsibilities now become so high that even when you're sending your mama around 5,000 or something, or 10 or 20, you have to reduce it because now your responsibilities have heightened. And then maybe your parents are like, this person is married, we expect that you will have less responsibilities and things like that. Yeah, we're talking about that setup where you've decided that you want to help your husband. You want to just come in together and do this thing called life, this thing called marriage. So that is what happens. You will find that now you will feel you are a little bit drained. But that is not even the case. At that time, si ndio umeanza katoni kadogo nini, you're doing 1 2 3 things and all that, you still won't feel that strain, but already you've started to feel the heat of that strain. Vitu zinaisha kwa nyumba, you are the one who is stressed about it. You're the one who is stressed about it, guys. And you know, this thing will now come to hit you slowly. Let's say, for example, baby number 2 has hitted. This is marriage. People will visit you. Leave alone those people who don't host. Like us, like me, like even when I don't want to host, I always find myself hosting. Yeah, even when I don't want to host. Because, you know, everyone will just want that peace of mind with their families, but circumstances has to force you. Sometimes circumstances just force you. You just found yourself hosting. And even you yourself, you can't even explain why you are hosting. Yeah. There are those hosts that you will just host whether you want it or not. Like, it will just come automatic and you will just get peace with it. Imagine now you're hosting people. That hosting burden is in you. You woman who you decided that now you have took the responsibilities of being a provider. When I say a provider, I mean food. You've taken that responsibility of being a provider. Years are going, this is your second baby, years are going, and you find out that your first baby is entering school. The responsibilities are still increasing. You're hosting, your kids are entering school, and any parent will have to agree with me that when your child enters school, it's not a joke. Even if their school fees are being paid, it's not a joke. And as a mom, it reaches a time maybe you feel like, say, I have money. I don't want my baby to afukuzwe shule. Let me step in. Let me pay. So you have money. Sometimes even it will reach a point where you will not have that money, but you want to push yourself. You will not have that money, but it is already in this man's brain that it is your responsibility. And you yourself, women, you feel like it is your responsibility to do this. Maybe gas imeisha ama vitu zimeisha, you feel like, no, since I said this is my role, it is my responsibility to know this and this is not around. That is what is eating people. That is what is eating ladies in these homes. Let me just tell you the truth. Yes, it is the pure truth that no one is going to run away from it. It's high time women in marriage tell people the truth and tell people how it's working for you so that our small sisters will not suffer the suffering that maybe you have gone through or some of us went through. So where was I? Your kids are in school and all that. Remember, your salary is there, and definitely there are always issues in homes. You will have to do, yes?
Shopping mall iko wapi?
Iko huku chini center. Ukiteremka huko chini, unaona kutoka nje ya Rubicot?
Yeah?
Ukitoka nje ya Rubicot. On your left, kwa hiyo gate on your left, ukiteremka huko chini ndo shopping mall.
Nikienda hivyo huko ni kama na panda JCC huko.
Huko.
Sawa.
Yeah, so remember the kids are in question and all that. Sorry about that, guys. And you will have to do another job. If you are having another, you will have to do another job to back up your income. You will have to do another job to back up your income. The dangers of doing that is your marriage will sink. Let me tell you the truth that no one is gonna tell you. If you're a lady who is doing that, trust you me, your marriage will sink. If you guys were not meant to be, if you guys will not be amtavumiliana that much, it will end in tears, because the bitterness, women keep things. Let me tell you, if you're in that situation, it will reach a time, maybe you're doing your side hustles, you're adding it with your job, that is, you're coming back home. Maybe your husband is also working, but he doesn't have any stress. Do you know why he doesn't have any stress? He doesn't have any stress because you guys made a constitution that he will be paying bills and you will be feeding. And with feeding, it is on a daily basis. He may just get stressed once in a month. That day is paying rent, that day is paying water bill, that day is paying electricity, and maybe garbage, and that's it. Remember, you guys don't have kids at that time, and that is it. So these other things, you're the person who's gonna do these other things. Trust you me, bitterness will enter you. This person will be like, because his mind is like, you still the wife, he needs you. Your emotions sizes zimesha haribika, he needs you even in bed, and you'll be like, I'm tired. Man, I'm tired. Can't you see that I'm tired? I'm coming back home. I'm the one who knows how people are eating, and also you're disturbing me. And maybe, for example, by that time, maybe you don't have a nanny, or even you have a nanny and you've gone for your side hustle. Those are the things that will bring chaos in your home. So why am I saying this? The only way that you can protect your home from this, ladies who are still not in marriage and you want to get into marriage, you'd rather, if it's a must for you to support your man, kindly pay the bills. Yes, kindly pay that rent, kindly pay those electricity bills and all that, and let the man feed you. If it is a must that you want to support your man, you love him. I'm saying this because it is for your own good cause. When somebody, we women, we were wired to be loved and to be brought things. That is how we were wired. Even sexually, emotionally, spiritually, we want to receive things. So even if you do those other things and you be like, let your man know how you're eating, let your man know how you're going to the salon, or maybe when you're going to the salon you can have that your extra money, but let your man know how life is in your day-to-day activity. That is gonna help you, and at the end of the day, you've still helped him. At the end of the day, if he is a sober man, he will understand that, because this responsibility that women take upon themselves is very expensive, and women will have to agree with me. It is very expensive. Thinking about what people will eat, thinking about how people will survive on a daily basis is mind straining. And as a woman, you have to live a very peaceful life, so that you can be sober enough to take care of your children, and so that you can be sober enough to even take care of that man. When he comes back after he's so stressed on how you guys are going to survive in that house, you're able to give him a good massage. Hapana, ngoja mama. You're going to be able to give him a good massage, because your mind is peaceful. You're not thinking of what people will eat. You know how much that thing is mind straining, because it's not your work. You have a lot. Yes, you're helping him, but please don't help him to think, where am I going to get this money that people will use it to eat? Guys, women, women, I don't want you to be bitter. We're living in a society where women are so bitter, and I don't want that to happen to you. I don't want women to be so bitter because of something you can avoid. And if your man be like he doesn't want you to help him pay the bills, then if you want to help him, cut off part of your salary and tell him, this part of my salary, is it comfortable? It's not something forceful. Of course, if you love your person, you will do things freely, heart freely. You see, so you'll rather even take 3/4 of your salary and hand it over in his hands, so that he can use it so well to manage you guys. Pay the bills, pay everything, and all the stresses of how you guys are going to survive on his head. But don't take it upon your head to know how people are going to survive in that home. You are a woman, you will lose it. As much as you are the neck, you don't want to lose that peace. You know, for you to run a home, you need peace. You don't want to lose that peace that will affect you to take care of your children and also take care of your husband. That is what you don't want to lose. So guys, if that is the case, then do that. That is the solution I've given you. And the best solution is, that one is I'm talking about the part of women. But the part of men, if you find a man who be like, in short, it feels so good when a man provides for a woman. It hits in a different way. It hits in a different way. Like, this man knows how you people are eating. This man knows you guys have taken breakfast. These guys know you guys have taken lunch. This guy knows you guys have taken dinner. This guy knows the baby is supposed to go to the hospital. Like, it gives a lady that protection. It gives a lady a safe space to take care of the family, to take care of the children. A happy wife, happy children, and a happy husband, and a peaceful, happy home. When someone knows, and doesn't mean that you're not, and women, when a woman feels safe in the hands of a man, trust you me, that woman can do anything to you with their finances. Because when a woman feels safe, even if right now your woman can just wake up and be like, baby, you know what, I want to go to Shags and I don't have money, I need this amount of money, and you will give it to her. Or even the way you're going to respond will say that, babe, I would have given you, but relax a bit, there is something that needs money that I'm not doing it, that, so let's wait until this and this day and we see if we can do it, if that thing is not urgent. So if you have that kind of a person, even if you are a woman, men, you will see women, no woman is gonna withhold their finances when a woman feels safe, because he's like, if already feels safe in the hands of this person, anything I ask him, he gives me. Even if he doesn't give me, there's a good explanation behind him not giving me. Yeah, there's a good explanation behind him not giving me. He wanted to give me, or maybe he will give me later, or maybe there's not that money at that time. That will give you a safe space. So if you have a man who knows that he is the provider, and I see many cases, some ladies will be like, they will do shopping for their husbands, and then maybe the man will just be giving them daily cash. Yeah, and then the man will give them daily cash. You know, if a woman, let's say for example, a woman decided to do shopping, and then the man will give you money, so it is also peaceful to you, because maybe, for example, the one thing you've decided to help this man with is maybe doing that shopping. Yeah, because at least now he won't be buying everything, like literally everything that you guys need in the house. Maybe if he gives you some certain amount of money, it's gonna make sense, or even you're gonna save some amount of money, and that one will bring a lot of peace in your house, because you're not the one who is thinking. Like, let's say for example, you only thought of once, maybe that time that you're doing the shopping and all that. Like, we're talking about your mental your right state of mind for these 28 days or 30 days or 29 days. That is where women get so much bitterness, and men will feel like women are not doing anything, because women, they've just kept this upon themselves that they will not ask anyone for any money. Let me put on my ring light. And this is upon themselves that they will not ask anyone for any money. They feel that they're independent. And then there's this notion that I was taking a review over women, and they be like, kama hanipei pesa, if the guy is not giving me money, I've asked him today not to give me money, I've asked him tomorrow not to give me money, the third day I will not ask. It depends also with the type of man you have. There are some men who will be like, why are you not asking them for money? And they will live with that. Men are these people that you can even deny them maybe something, and they will agree to live with that thing and even decide. Others will be cool enough to wait for the day God will come and fix you guys, and others will look for that thing outside. Imagine men were wired to take care of women. So definitely, if they're not taking care of you, maybe they're taking care of someone else. It has to be on their mind that they are the ones who are supposed to do this and this and this. They have to be responsible. You can even try to test your man. You'd rather even give them the money and them manage you. I'm giving you advice that no one is going to give you. All over women are like, oh, I cannot give someone my money. He's the one to take care of me and all that. Yes, and we agree. We're talking about those people who you love your guy and you want to support him. Those are the people that I'm addressing. I'm not addressing those other people when they cannot do anything for their men. Yeah, those ones, please don't comment. I'm not addressing you. I'm addressing those people who you're willing to help your man. Yes, and now I'm telling you the things you should not take when you have agreed that you're willing to help him. A good example is, let's say umechukua role ya kulipa rent and all those, which most men will not agree. Let's say your man ndiye akona hiyo role, wewe uko na role ya food and all that. Imagine one day God appears and you guys go to home. I've seen so many relationships breaking because of this thing. That is why I'm addressing almost 95% of relationships that that you are aware that has ever broken. That is what is eating women. 95%. And even those ones that have not broken, they are yet to break because of this thing that women have placed in their head, that they want to be the alphas in their homes. And it is not something that you can even blame men. For evil to happen, there has to be a window. Almost every woman opened that window for bitterness of providing in their homes. Every woman opened that window. And the next episode, we are going to talk about how you can close that window. It needs God. It needs God to suppress your independence and your ego. It's not something easy. It is not something easy. Did you give me the money and you did not ask? You've put it upon your head that you are the provider. You've put it upon your head that you're the provider. So bitterness will kill you inside, because you cannot give someone something that hajakupatia. Unaona? Women, we were wired for someone to bring good things, and we will cook it so well. If a man provides, it will, in fact, you will live a peaceful life. Let me tell you, you will live a peaceful life. I'm not talking about those people who your men provide fully. I'm talking about these people when you want to do 50-50. You would even rather give this man all your salary to manage you. You would even rather do that, for you to just have that peace of mind. because you will be in a situation where you have all your money to do all that, and you will end up in debts. Yes, you'll end up in debts. You will end up doing extra jobs, rather than if you do extra jobs, that is your money for upgrading your home and doing 1 2 3 stuff. Now it will sink in provision. And also you men, if I normally believe that if you love someone, maybe I'm doing some work with you. If you love someone, you'll want to take the bigger burden. If you truly love someone and you feel that this person is weak, I'm the strong one, you'll want to take the bigger burden so that you can release this person. Yes, this person is helping you. Let me take an example. Maybe you're doing laundry. The other day I was doing laundry with my nanny, and I had to pick, because we were hand washing, there was no power. We definitely had to hand wash, so I had to pick tough clothes for children. Those ones are the ones that I was washing, and allow him to wash some dull clothes. Because I'm like, I want to offload. She's helping me, so I want to offload the tough works. But if you don't love someone, you want to give them a lot of loads that they can kill them. Like, you don't care. Don't be somebody who don't care in life. Don't be somebody who don't care. If you feel like this person doesn't have the capability to do what you can do, please do that. Man, please do that. I feel so bad when I see repetition of problems. You know, most of the time we go through problems so that we can not repeat them again. But people have refused to talk, and our young siblings are getting into the same thing we got into. The same mistakes that we did and decided to keep quiet, that marriage is sweet, is the same thing that our young siblings are going through. And cries will not end if that is the case. Cries will not end. So just choose wisely, choose better. Yes. Choose better. That time that now you're entering into a relationship, you need to be very careful. Those are the things you need to put down. Because that small issue is going to bring you a lot of problems in your home. A lot of problems. A lot. And you know why it's going to bring you a lot of problems? It is because you yourself opened that window. You yourself opened that window. And it doesn't mean that if that thing happens, or the way I'm saying happens, now your relationship is going to be cool. There are so many things that you're going to fight about. There are so many things. So I just wanted to address that issue of 50-50 thing. The part you should not take. And if it is 50-50 thing, if now you really want to support your guy, don't take that responsibility that I've told you. And some guys are wise enough, you will take that responsibility, but they are good enough when they get something, they'll chip in. Maybe in a week, they might even say, I have 1,500 here, go do, and attack was soko fanya to some shoppings and all that. You know, at least that one, somebody has released you. Yes. But trust you me, women know. Women know. So many women are suffering that thing. So many women are suffering that thing. You will not live a free life. You want to live a life ya kujifinyilia because you're the one who is responsible for everything. It has a huge repercussion. Like, taking that responsibilities of I will be the one to know how the kitchen is has a huge responsibility. Remember, it is not just food. When someone is doing shopping, remember you also do shopping for your bathroom. You also do shopping maybe for your kids. It's a lot. Fruits are in question, like it's a lot. Yes, I know your man always come maybe in the evening, sometimes carries some things and all that, but there are those men who does not. them they've paid I don't know what, and they have folded their hands. You also need to know ni nani unaingia naye 50-50. Unaweza ingia 50-50 na kamnyama kengine hapo kadogo kutoka village. Women, we can do better. This one also saves. Do you know that when you let your man lead, you also boost their ego? Because this is definitely you're going to boost the ego of this person, because this person is the one who knows how you guys are eating. That respect will just come automatic, because this guy is your provider, is your small god in this home. Yes, he's the small god in this home. So those people who want to get married, I hope I'm clear. I hope I'm clear. I hope I am clear. So you can just comment down there below what is the next topic that we are going to talk about. But the next time I'm going to address ladies or women. I don't want to address anyone above me. I'm going to address women who already you have found yourself in that situation where you are providing and now you want to get over it. Yeah, those are the people that I'm going to address in the next video. So guys, thank you so much if you've watched up to this point. I hope you've learned something. Maybe I've been all over, maybe I've talked something that I've just hurt you. Kindly, I'm sorry. Maybe there's something you want to add on that. Kindly please do so. I will be very glad. We are learning. We want to make this space beautiful. Like me, if there's one ministry I value, is marriage ministry. Whether I'm heartbroken or not, I normally value marriage ministry so much. Yeah, it's so weird, it's so unfair that left, right and center, people are just living bitter lives, bitter lives. And this is one of the main things that is causing infidelity in homes. And this is one of the main things, guys. We have a lot to talk about. Just to mention what we're going to talk about, and we're going to talk about this thing of women providing is one of the most things that cause infidelities in homes. I've seen a lot of things that are not pleasing to my eyes, simply because a woman decided that she is gonna be the provider of that home, and a man agreed with it and hanged on the woman's shoulder, and now the woman is feeling wait. And some women will just decide to go and cheat, get money from outside, bring and fill the gap in the house. I wish you know the repercussions of what you're doing. Yeah? I wish you know the repercussions of what you're doing by doing everything in that house. First of all, you're taking the man's glory on that, on being the provider of your home. Second of all, the order of God is being distorted, because when there is order of God, trust you me, blessings will flow like this in your home. Men, it is so easy for a man to go and loan some money for their family, and it is abnormal for a woman to go and loan money for her family, because people will be like, the society will be like, see, you are married. But for a man, nobody's going to ask him that. Yes, when you understand that, nobody's going to ask a man, ati see, you are married. Because people will be like, hey manze, this guy amelemewa, ebu nimpatie hata kasombili vienda sort watu iwa kule. And no one will gossip him about that. But you, a woman, you want to burden yourself. If you go out there and ask someone to even give you 100 shillings, someone will feel like your man is useless. Let me tell you the truth. I am telling you things that are so true. People don't want to talk about them, but I'm telling you things that are so true. If you reach to that point, people will definitely look down upon your man. Not unless you now decide that, you know what, I'm not going to put my man in that limelight, that he doesn't have money. I'm going to step up and work extra harder to cover up that we don't have money, to cover up for some bills. Trust you me. the repercussions, breakup, I don't know what, ego, bitterness, God will not be involved because the order of God is distorted. Like, it is too much. And I beg you in the name of Jesus, don't do it. If you want to help your man, help him fully. Yes, help him fully. You can even decide to give him all your salary. You can even decide, because sometimes you can even remain with your salary and you will be left with nothing and your head is damaged. Yes, you will be left with nothing and your head is damaged, or you will even be left with around 10,000 or 6,000 or whatever amount of money, and your head will be damaged because your head is thinking too much. You cannot even have peaceful sleep because you're thinking of diaper zikisha, gas zikisha, you're thinking of how people will breathe tomorrow. It is on you. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. If you have ears, na hear. If you have ears, small girls, small boys, and if you are a man, take my advice for free. You'll even let your wife do other things and provide in that home. You will see. No wife will deny you sex. Your wife will worship you. You will speak, your wife will be like, mumu, like a mumu. Because your wife is not stressed anywhere. Like you see all those beautiful things that women do. Your wife will do it for you. Your kids are waiting you. Your kids are waiting for you to enter the door with something you've carried. Like, your children will love you. Like, your wife will like, everyone will love you. You'll have a beautiful family. I'm telling you this for free. And even God will see that this man needs finances. This man needs energy to protect the family. When a woman wamejiwekea upuzi ya I will cater for jikoni, you are training your feminism to masculinity without no time. You will be a man in your own house. I'm telling you, shifting from being a man to a woman in your own house with the same man is work. Is work. And it needs God. Let me tell you. So don't do it. Yani, don't do it. Ladies, men, you want your woman to be in his feminism energy? Buy her food. Let me go straight to the point. You want a woman to be in his feminism energy? Buy her food. Know how he's maneuvering. Know how the kids are going to the hospital. Like, do whatever you have to do. Take care of them. This woman will give you if it's a woman who loves you, they're going to give you everything that they have. They will give you the love. They will give you the affection. They will give you the feminism energy. They will give you everything that you've ever needed. Guys, I don't want to talk too much. Thank you so much. Don't throw stones on me. Maybe I've been all over. Don't throw stones on me. Yeah. So guys, I'm always loud, but I wanted to talk on a low tone so that it can enter someone. If this information can even save one person, I will be very happy. Nothing. You know, sometimes you can pray for marriages, but people are not doing the right thing. You'd rather not pray and you're doing the right thing. It's high time people stop praying about marriages and just do the right thing in marriages. And people will live a beautiful life. People will live a life of infidelity. People will live a life of these other things. Because trust you me, we're going to talk about a lot. why women don't give men sex, why women, because of this thing, because of this drama call, I will buy food. See you in the next video, guys. I hope you've learned something. Kindly like, kindly subscribe, don't skip any ad. Nawapenda tena sana. Thank you, guys.